Welcome back to another edition of SacTown Movie Buff Television. Once again, it's your boy Kier, the critic, and today in the studio, I not only have a co-host, Miss Bunny Stewart.
Hello.
I also have a very talented director. Yes, you are, Mr. Chris
Thank
Wallace. Let's get right into it. How you doing today, Chris?
I'm doing great. Appreciate you having me on.
Well, it's good to have you here, man. So you directed The Ghost Hunt,
Yes.
which played at our festival a couple months back.
Yeah.
Really, really good horror film.
Really
What got you involved in filmmaking?
I've always been interested and had a life change, and so decided to go for it.
Wonderful.
I'm not going to go, yeah, that's pretty much it. You had a life change. I thought, I'm going to do something different. So I submitted it to Access Sacramento, and one day I got a phone call. It was selected. You're kidding me, right? So, and
You
yeah.
wrote that film, correct?
I wrote it, yes.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. And then, so it obviously did the festival run at PCS,
Right.
and then now you're also involved in a few films for this year's place called Sacramento as well.
Yes.
You want to touch a little bit on that?
Well, yeah, I had the pleasure of working on William Marks's short film, Paper Notice.
Paper notice.
You know, I got talked to him about it. One day I got a phone call. Yeah, why don't you come on down? And it was a lot of fun. I got to learn from the master. and then I also did some behind the scenes work for Paul Villaluz's Granite and Marble.
Okay.
So yeah, and just this last weekend, helped Troy Lee film his 48-hour challenge.
Oh yeah, the Gods film, right?
Yeah,
What is it?
yeah, Waiting for the Gods, I believe. Yeah.
Right, right. There's a lot of people in that
There
film. though,
was
so-
a lot of people. There's a lot more people than I thought would be. I got to give Troy credit. He knows how to wrangle the people. In there.
Yeah, he does. He actually wrangled me last year.
Did he?
Yeah, I was in his last PCS or his last 48-hour film
Okay.
festival. Yeah, I did a cameo in that film. So
Okay.
the only film that I've ever actually been in Sacramento.
Which
so,
one was that?
Rise of the Collapse.
I saw that. I'll have
Yeah.
to look for you again.
Yeah, I'm in
Okay.
there. You look closely, you'll see me. I
All
even
right.
have a couple lines in there as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I didn't have any lines this weekend, but maybe next time.
Nice.
Very cool. Have you ever had work with Bunny? Have you guys worked in a film together?
Not yet.
Looking forward to the day, though.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I have you in mind.
Okay. A verbal contract is binding in the state of California.
That's right.
Not only is it
I'm just
verbal,
kidding. I don't know if that's true.
not only is it verbal, but it's being recorded, and the internet is
Everyone,
forever.
yes, everyone is seeing this.
That's
witness.
right.
Yes.
Well, as it turns out, I'm writing a short for Chris Laird. I wrote it for him a couple of years ago on the Hills of the Ghost Hunt, and I didn't submit it last year because real world stuff. So I submitted it this year. It wasn't selected. Screw it. We're going to do it anyhow.
Yeah.
Nice.
You
And
can still go to the festival route.
yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
so it's becoming a from the ground up rewrite, and so now I'm just going to go ahead and make it a spiritual sequel to the Ghost Hunt.
Oh, very cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
how exciting.
You already have part of the cast, Chris.
Exactly,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
I'd be recruiting some of the people in, and then Tyler McDaniel was like, "Well, yeah, you wrote something for Chris. Can you write something for me?" I said, "Okay, all right."
Yeah,
So
you're
me
gonna
and
write a
him-
part for Bunny too.
So I'm kind of writing both of those right
Right.
now, and I'm chopping at the bit. Now the one's kind of humorous. Tyler's is it's a lot more serious, but
Okay.
they're gonna be
Really?
bringing him back and Brian Gion back, and I'm talking to Eileen Huang
Okay.
about being in it as well. She seemed very receptive to it.
Very cool.
So already I have a lot of interest, and it's like, geez, now I gotta do it.
Right. Yeah. Now you got to put the work in, put the
But
effort
that's
in. For
that's
sure.
gonna be the real. I mean, every project is gonna be a passion project. Whatever I write, whatever I'm gonna do, it's something I'm gonna believe in. I'm gonna care about. But that one there is gonna take a lot of the soul to pour into it. It's gonna be one of those types of projects.
Well, I cannot wait to see that because I so enjoyed watching The Ghost
Oh,
Hunt. It was
thank
so
you.
good. And from what I understand, you came across some real challenges in your filming too
Oh,
that
my
you
gosh.
met successfully because you'd never guess to know that you had any challenges when you watched the film.
I cannot take credit for all that because one of the first things you could do is put together a good team.
No, yeah,
This
your
was my
team
first time doing
aces.
anything,
For sure.
and I had
Fantastic.
Chris Laird, Tyler
Amazing.
McDaniel,
Amazing.
Brian Gion came in. I had Emily. I had a lot of talented people.
Right.
You
Plus
did.
Trevor Doyle, who allowed me to shoot at his house. And that's one of those projects where not a single thing went according to plan.
It never does.
No.
You know,
So-
the best laid plans.
You know, so I
You know what
had
mean?
a really skilled and talented DP, and you know, he stays out of the limelight, but he decided, you know, I want to get involved. He got involved in mine. I chose him, and you know, he did a really good job. He shot and he edited it, and it looks as good as it did because of him. I got to credit him. But so right now, if anyone asks, well, what do you do as a director? You problem solve and you make the call and you live with it.
There you go, man. That's good stuff, man.
So
Good stuff.
yeah, you know, we lost a load. You know, we got there on the day of shooting. Turns out we can't film in that direction. Oh boy, another
no.
person called in sick.
Oh,
Okay, well,
no.
what do we do here? Contingency plan and contingency plan. Oh no, we don't have a contingency plan there. Made it work. Then the funniest thing is everyone I took everyone out for dinner,
So nice.
and we come back. We were supposed to shoot outside.
Right.
And we get back to the place, and in the neighborhood right next door, there's this great big old mariachi pool party. Very loud party that
Oh,
lasted all
boy.
stinking night long. And
Wow.
we were
Yeah.
supposed to be filming
Party.
outside.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, what are we gonna do? Well, we can film part of this tonight, and then we can move over there. And it's like, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna film part here and part another night. We're gonna shoot inside. And we ended up starting in the back of the house, which is supposed to be haunted. And as the party wound down,
Made your way to the front.
kept moving
Yeah.
out towards the front.
Yeah, well.
And so by the time we shot out the front, where the spoilers, the scary clown came in through the front door, the party was over.
Oh, well, at least it wrapped up very cool. Well,
Yeah,
that's good
so
stuff,
we,
man.
we
Well,
started filming about 10:30, 11 in the morning, and we finished about 1:30 to 2 that night,
Wow.
Very
one
good stuff.
day.
Very
Wow,
good stuff.
that's incredible.
It,
Incredible.
it was intensive, but I had one rule, is that we're going to have fun. And we had fun, and I think that's how we did it.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
good stuff, man.
That's why I want to work with you.
Okay.
Well, I
Well, I
definitely
will make a
appreciate
project
you. I
for you.
definitely appreciate you having
Hey, thank you
being
for having
the
me on. It
show.
was great.
Yeah, and it's great, man. And we'll definitely look forward to your next projects. And,
Okay.
definitely look forward to seeing you next year at the festival as well.
I'm working on it.
Good stuff.
Thanks.
Well, once again, thank you again for watching SacTown Movie Buff Television, and we'll be back in soon with another episode. You have a great day.